Shalom, Israel. This finna be a quick lesson, Lord willing, it'll be edifying. But before I begin this lesson, I'd like to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rukakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for preaching and teaching this truth. They're 100% truth, and shalom to the hopeful elect. So this is just going to be a quick lesson on who does the curses fit in Deuteronomy chapter 28. Understand? Because I'm just doing a quick lesson while I'm on break. And while I'm checking this man out, he's just talking about how it's hard for so-called black man to be living in America and etc. And I'm just thinking in my head, like, that's just because of the curses the Lord put on us. You know what I'm saying? His people. You understand? So before I begin Deuteronomy chapter 28, I'm going to go to Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6, and it reads, "For thou art an holy people unto the Lord, Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua, thy power, the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua, thy power, have chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth." So they're showing you that the Lord has chosen people on this earth, and it's not the Jewish people that they try to call the Jews. You understand? When what's his name? When Hitler was over there so-called killing the Jews, he wasn't killing the Jews, man. They went down Edomites he was killing. You understand? Cause you come from tribe of Judah, tribe of Levi, tribe of Benjamin, you are considered a Jew. The other 9 tribes is Hebrew Israelites. You understand? So in order for you to be a Jew, you got to come from tribe of Judah, tribe of Levi, and tribe of Benjamin. You understand? So just talking about verse 6, man. So yes, the Lord have a chosen people. He have a special people unto himself, and those are the Hebrew Israelites. You understand? The so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, you understand, Jamaicans, Haitians, things of that nature, you understand? Not the Hamites, not the Africans, not the Arabians, you understand, not the Moabites, the Chinese people, not the Asians, none of them, you know what I'm saying? It's the Native Americans, the Hispanics, and so-called Negroes, once again. So this is going to Deuteronomy chapter 28. Now I start at verse 15. I'm just going to cover the main curses, you understand, because I don't got that much time. So it's Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15, and it reads, "But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua, thy power, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee." So this Moses talking to all of Israel. So he telling us, if we don't observe to do all his commandments, key word is all. Even though we're in captivity in a sinful flesh, so we can't do all 613 commandments while we're in captivity, but we got to do the one that we can do to the best of our ability. You understand? You got to overcome those evil spirits, those demons, man, and pleasing the flesh, man, and repent. You understand? Hey, you got to turn from all the wicked ways, man, come serve the Lord. Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua. You understand? We all used to smoke. We all used to, you understand, do wickedness. You understand? But we had to turn from that. You understand? And yes, some still struggling. Yes, we might still struggle with lust and whatever the case may be. You understand? But hey, you got to overcome that. You understand? That's what it's all about, is overcoming and enduring, man, keeping that faith. You understand? Doing the works. So like Moses is telling us, man, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. So he said, man, we don't do these laws and commandments that the Lord commanded us to do. Hey, man, these curses go overcome us and overtake you. You understand? So verse 16, "Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field." So you already know, man, who was cursed in the field, man. You know what I'm saying? Who's the one that was in slavery, picking cotton? You know what I'm saying? Getting whipped, getting beheaded. You know what I'm saying? Having our wives and our girlfriends getting raped by the white man. You understand? Having our children getting sold to other slave camps, to get traded off or getting sold to a whole different state. You understand? So, man, we was cursed in the field. He said, "Cursed shalt thou be in the city." You understand? Hey, we the one that living in the slums. You understand? Having to live paycheck to paycheck. You understand? Having to getting gunned down by each other. You understand? In gangs. Can't keep a job. You understand? already said living in the slums, man, but, you know, getting harassed by the police, man, and etc. You understand? These all are the curses that the Lord put on us, man. Just jump. These on all these, man, and on y'all free time, man, just go and just read the curses, man. You know what I'm saying? Because all these are, you understand? You feel me? But the Lord put the curses on us because He loved us, you understand? And for a punishment, you understand? Because it's punishment, man, that we had to go through, you understand, for being ignorant. You understand? We a rebellious nation. You understand? So I'm going to just jump to verse. I'll go to verse 36, but I'm going to keep scrolling. Like I say, man, y'all going through and read the curses, man, because I ain't got that too much time. I'll jump down to verse 41, and it reads, "Thou shalt beget sons and daughters, but thou shalt not enjoy them, for they shall go into captivity," man. And that's what was going on during the slavery time, you know what I'm saying? We'll have sons, or our ancestors have kids, but hey, as soon as your kid able to walk, but they out there picking cotton. You understand? As soon as your kid able to, you know what I'm saying, walk or whatever, hey, they getting traded off. They getting sold to another to another white man. You understand? Jump down to verse 44, man. I jump down to verse 44. Well, I start at verse 43. He said, "The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low," man. That's how it is now. You know what I'm saying? We very low, and who that stranger is? That stranger, he said, "The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high," man. And that's Esau. You understand? Esau is very high, man. Esau is who is ruling this world, man, the wickedest. And he say, "And thou shalt come down very low." Verse 44, he said, "He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail." You understand? So Esau is the head. You understand? Esau, the other nation, man. Hey, they the one that inhabited the things of this earth. You know what I'm saying? He's saying, "Thou shalt be the tail," man. We the tail. You understand? Hey, we behind, man. You know what I'm saying? We the ass. You know what I'm saying? Why they the head? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they very high and we very low. You understand? And the stranger is just the other nations. You understand? So verse 40, I guess I'll continue on reading it. Verse 45, he said, "Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall persuade thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua, thy power to keep all his commandments and his statutes which he commanded thee." So, man, he telling us, man, moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee and persuade you or pursue you and overtake thee, man. And that's what's going on. That's what happened to our people, man. You know what I'm saying? Now our people homeless, man. Now our people are struggling. You understand? But all the curses, man, but they don't understand. You understand? So that's why we here to tell y'all, man, hey, the Lord put curses on his people, man, and those curses fit us. You know what I'm saying? So the Jewish people, man, they not God's chosen people. You understand? And they part of the wicked. They the wicked. You understand? Like I said, Revelations, I want to say 2:9, if I'm not mistaken. Let me grab that real quick. Revelation chapter 2 verse 9, he said, "I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan." You understand? So the last part, "And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan." So you understand? Man, they just Edomites. You understand? They just the damn devils. You feel me? Cause hey, they want to be like us. They want to be like Jews. That's why I say Jewish. You know what I'm saying? It's just like we call somebody childish. They not a child, but they act a childish because they playing too damn much. You understand? You feel me? So it's just a quick example. Going back to Deuteronomy chapter 28. And now it's just start at verse 46, and it reads, "And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever. Because thou servest not the Lord thy power with joyfulness and with gladness of heart, for the abundance of all things. Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies with the Lord shall send against thee, and in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee." You understand? So the Lord made us serve our enemies. You understand? We had to serve our enemies, man, the other nations. You understand? He said, "Which the Lord, Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness." You understand? So he said, "And in want of all things, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck." And we see pictures of that while we was in social study, man. In school, they're showing us the iron upon our neck. You understand? The things that they put on us while we was in slavery. You understand? While we was getting on the slave ships, man, we had what the handcuffs on our ankles and wrist. You understand? So, hey, you even see it in movies, man, and Django. You understand? So, hey, he just the curses on our people. He said, "Until he had destroyed these." So, I'll just read a couple more because it's about time for me to go back in. And I read verse 54, and it reads, "So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil toward his brother, and toward the wife of his bosom." So they just on you. That's why our people be so got animosity with each other and always trying to beef and things of that nature, man. Because what he says, "So that man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil toward his brother." You understand? So that eye is evil toward his brother, man. You understand? So that's why our people want to kill each other, want to fight each other, man, because they got an evil eye towards each other. He said toward the wife of his bosom, man. And that's why we was known for growing up without a father. You understand? Because our father leaving our mother, because that's just part of the curses, and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave. You understand? So he got an evil eye towards his mother, towards his friends, or whoever, towards his brother, towards his children, man. And that's why that's why fathers out here don't want to take care of their kids. That's why fathers out here don't want to stay with their baby mama and things of that nature, man. Verse 56, man, that's the same thing, but just saying it to the woman perspective. Verse 56, he says, "The tender and delicate woman among you, which would not avenge her to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness, her eye shall be evil towards the husband of her bosom, and towards her son, and towards her daughter." You understand? So even the woman is going to have an evil eye towards her husband, and towards her son, and towards her daughter, man. That's why some of these women, they lucky, but as I was saying, that's why some of these women be beating their children, man, or you done heard some of the news or some of the stories of these women not taking care of their kids, abusing their kids, man. Same with fathers though, but sometimes single mothers, man, it's like they don't love their children, man, so they be abusing them. You understand? Not feeding them. You understand? Having them locked up in a room, you know, and that's why some people grow without a mother, man, because they had an evil eye towards their husband, man, towards their children. You know what I'm saying? I know mothers that done left their husband and their kids, and the man just taking care of the kids, and the other way around. You understand? But I'm going to read verse 64 real quick, 68, and I got to go back in. So he's saying, "The Lord, Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua, shall scatter thee among all people, from the one end of the earth even unto the other." So the Lord scattered us, man, for a curse. You understand? That's why it's Israelites all around the globe. You understand? Iceland, Germany, Ireland, France, man, everywhere. You understand? We everywhere. You understand? So he said, "From the one end of the earth even unto the other, and there shalt thou serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone." So the Lord told us, as a curse, we will serve other gods. You understand? That's why you got to come back to the Lord, Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua. He said, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone. You understand? So when we was over here in Babylon, what we doing? Serving so-called Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Jesus Christ, God, Christianity, and we know the Lord's name is not Jesus, it's Yahushua, because Yahushua wasn't no damn Roman, he wasn't no Greek. So his name is Yahushua HaMashiach, you understand? And God just means power. So the Lord's name is Yahweh and not God, you understand? So, and he say even with installment, so that Christianity, Buddhism, Muslims, man, Guadalupe, man, all these nations we been in captivity under, and we were serving their gods at one point in time, man. If not even to this day. So I'm gonna jump to verse 68, and this will be the end of it. This is a verse, Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. He said, "And the Lord Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I speak unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you." So just from the top, he said, "And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships." We ain't going to Egypt again with ships. So what is he saying? He using Egypt. He using Egypt as a word for slavery. You understand? It's a book of Exodus chapter 20 and verse 2. "I am the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua, thy power, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage." So he calling Egypt the house of bondage. You understand? And another word for house of bondage is slavery. So this verse 68 again, Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. "And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships," as in into slavery again with ships. So who is known to coming in to America on slave ships? So-called Negroes, you understand? So-called African Americans. So he said, "By the way whereof I speak unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again," man, because it's our last captivity. Until Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh shall return back and bring judgment upon this earth, man. We gonna have our kingdom. We ain't going into captivity no more. He said, "Thou shall ye be sold unto your enemies." So, man, we're sold to our enemies for bondmen and bondwomen. And no man shall buy you, man. You understand? So, no man's going to save us out of this, man. And said, I'd like to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua, Bahashim, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, a great millstone. And shalom to the whole free elect. And those are the curses that are upon the Lord's people. And that's how we know that we're the Lord's people, because we fit those curses. Shalom.